Hi, welcome to She Spice. Hip-hop legend and news magnate Sha Diddy Colmes has apparently stayed distant for years, and presently the possible ruin of his realm and inheritance has taken the hip-jump local area by storm. Yet was the composing generally on the wall for Diddy's affirmed conduct. A few big names have nonchalantly revolted against his alleged parties, which claims have affirmed to be favorable places for sex attack and dealing. Diddy's capture may have shocked some. However, it's not possible for anyone to say that they weren't cautioned. Individuals were visually impaired and not uninformed. Currently, many recordings are re-emerging, appearing proof of Diddy's real essence stowed away on display. Hip-jump legend and media head honcho Sha Diddy Colmes has for quite some time been a transcending figure in the music business, known for his excessive way of life, effective endeavors, and hit records. Anyway, late disclosures have projected a shadow over his domain, uncovering a potential clouded side that numerous VIPs have indicated for quite a long time. Significant news this week out of New York, where presently shamed rapper Sha Diddy Colmes was captured and taken into guardianship on Monday. A fantastic jury prosecuted him on different government charges, counting racketeering, trick sex, dealing by forcible extortion or compulsion, and what's more, transportation to take part in prostitution. Country security took Diddy into care at the Recreation Area Hyatt in New York, as indicated by his lawful group. Diddy's been in the city for the past week in front of these expected charges, so Diddy might have had a heads up that these charges were coming. However, it was definitely not a total shock to the rest of us. Either government specialist given court orders on two of Diddy's homes this spring, and that is when specialists let us know it's not if. However, when Diddy will be captured, we proved unable to affirm then that Diddy was the objective of the hunt. However, we had a smart thought. What specialists we researching for electronic proof of affirmed unlawful behaves like rape or racketeering. These charges date back to November of last year. We should investigate 10 big names who attempted to caution us about Diddy. Cassie Ventura, a model turned vocalist, was in a wild relationship with Diddy from 2017 to 2018. The public originally got a brief look at the more obscure parts of their relationship in 2015, when Cassie shared an enigmatic post alluding to being cheated on birth. And do you retaliate with any says sub, you realize I truly do have a smooth mouth. It's okay. She told Smooth a ton. She told cooperate well. And I don't know. I surmise the music will simply have to represent itself with no issue when individuals hear it. I'm truly energized for it cause I've been dealing with it for a long time. She has extraordinary senses. There's a part of things that individuals, there's nothing more to it. Individuals can see they can't like. As a matter of fact, see past that, and I feel that is what it's something that is going to rock individuals to rest this year on her. She has that unique thing I love, and it'll be emerging presumably year's end top of the year. Yet we will ensure we set it up right. We will show extraordinary key things with her. You realize the genuine sensation came in November 2023 when Cassie sued Diddy for assault, physical and sexual maltreatment, and dealing as indicated by the claim Diddy controlled each part of her life, including her clinical records, and exposed her to horrendous maltreatment, counting constraining her to engage in sexual relations with male sex laborers and genuinely attacking her on different occasions. The settlement only one day after Ventura blamed the vocalist for assaulting homegrown brutality and sex trafficking, referring to the controlling way of behaving that she expresses endured for north of 10 years while she was endorsed to Diddy's record name, and the two were in a heartfelt relationship. In the claim documented Thursday, Ventura asserted that after the two met back in 2005, Colmes baited Miss Ventura into a pompous, quick-moving, and furthermore, drug-energized way of life and into a heartfelt connection with him, and that he utilized unlawful substances and dangers of viciousness to compel Miss Ventura into rehashing undesirable sexual experiences with male sex laborers. Colmes denying the claims, his lawyers portraying them in a proclamation as filled with unmerited and preposterous untruths, intending to discolor Mr. Colmes' notoriety. And just after this claim was documented, a few craftsmen and performers have voiced their help for Cassie Ventura's lawyer, saying in an assertion Friday, I'm exceptionally pleased with Miss Maturity for having the solidarity to do so, to open up to the world about her claim. She should be complimented for doing so. The claim was settled only a day after it was documented, but the subtleties it contained were sufficient to stun the world and approve long stretches of theory about Diddy's conduct. Usher, who lived with Diddy as a young person, has made a few remarks throughout the long term that indicated the disrupting climate in Diddy's home in a 2016 meeting with Howard Harsh. Attendant portrayed his experience with Diddy as a wild and insane period filled with strange and improper circumstances, and after this assault, past VIP interviews are moreover re-emerging and uncovering more about Diddy's supposed lead. 2016 artist Usher, who had recently lived with Diddy when he was a young person, told radio character Howard Harsh extremely inquisitive things occurred at Diddy's supposed puffy flavor. Camp attendant, who was near 13 at the time, had moved to New York City and lived with Diddy, who was going by Puff Daddy for a year. The plan to live with Diddy came from LA. Reed, who was Usher's director Usher, said he went to live with Diddy so that an opportunity might see the existence way of life, and alluded to the time span as a wild, an insane time in the 9S and in a 2004 meeting with Drifter. Usher was cited as saying, "Puff acquainted me with a completely different arrangement of stuff sex explicitly. Sex is so hot in the business. There were continuously young ladies around. You'd open an entryway also, see someone making it happen, or see a few individuals in a room having a bash. You never know what will happen yet." In 2016, when Harsh found out if Puffy's place was loaded up with chicks and beginning constant attendance, the attendant answered that he was not actually interested and he had an opportunity to see things, yet he couldn't say whether he would be able to enjoy and comprehend what he was even seeing. Attendant said extremely inquisitive things occurred there that he didn't essentially comprehend. He made it understood that he could never send his own youngsters to Diddy's puffy flavor. Camp demonstrating his dissatisfaction and concern over what he encountered. Gina H.A., another of Diddy's exes, approached with her own claims of maltreatment in a 2019 meeting with blogger Tasha KG. She portrayed episodes where Diddy supposedly trampled her stomach and hit her in the face. She repeated Cassie's cases of mental closeness to home and actual maltreatment, painting a reliable picture of Diddy's brutal propensities and controlling nature in a new meeting. Gina, the sweetheart of Diddy, has made stunning claims against him. Do whatever the I believe should do. Gina valiantly approached to share her encounters, guaranteeing that she got through a turbulent relationship set apart by oppressive conduct. She related at upsetting occurrences of physical savagery, relating one occurrence where Diddy supposedly mushed her face powerfully, making her nose drain. Gina further revealed that in the midst of such minutes in a considerably really disturbing disclosure, Gina declared that she was pressured by Diddy into going through 2 fetus removals, with him allegedly giving her $50,000 on each event. These grave charges arose directly following Cassie's declaration of her pregnancy with her new accomplice as of now. Diddy presently can't seem to address these allegations openly, leaving a haze of vulnerability furthermore, provoking conversations on the obligations of people of note. However, tending to such serious matters, she didn't make a legitimate move. Her interview re-emerged when Cassie recorded her claim, adding credibility to the allegations against Diddy. Kanye West, known for his dubious assertions when called Diddy, took care of blaming him for selling individuals out to stay away from prison time in a 2022 meeting. It was proposed that Diddy was essential for a bigger plan to control people inside the business to harm me. And by the way, you're not as of now. With me so much a currently dark reflected me, you currently made everyone believe I'm insane. You previously removed my family. You currently isolated every one of my companions. I don't have any big name companions since when I was on television on Instagram saying I don't know where my youngster is, and a Kardashian sees my girl in broad daylight, and I didn't have the location of my youngster. None of these that need to say something gave you the location. Travis gave me the location, however, to the extent that submissive plants Puff Daddy, whoever none of these all you counterfeit hard. You know, hang on all you counterfeit hard, you understand what I'm talking about. I get who, because you can't shoot anyone in any case, and the justification for why you got to talk is because you did an arrangement you took care of and you understand what I'm talking about. That is the reason you got to come at me, because part of the arrangement for you to have the option to do all that and escape prison is that you promised that you were going to go force my coworkers. So you all shut the up about me currently. Let me say it quiet you. Close the up about you. Shut up about Michael. While Kanye's proclamations are frequently excused due to his unpredictable conduct, they take on new importance considering the new claims against Diddy West remarks and recommend a consciousness of the more obscure dealings behind Diddy's public. Subscribe She Spice for more videos.